What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is for season 14, and this is the reunion. And as you can tell by the tone of my voice, I don't want to film this. I don't, but I like to finish what I started, but I'm bored as fuck. I am. I'm just sick of this. I'm not sick of the show. I felt like they had a decent season, but these reunions, I don't even know why we got a third reunion. It shouldn't have been a part 3. It really should have just been a part 1. They talked about nothing that I cared about. They need to recast. Stop bringing Candy's ass back. I guess she coming back for season 15. I would rather see Portia. Honestly, get rid of Candy and Kenya, bring back Portia, get somebody new. Drew can go too. I'm sick of her and fucking Ralph. I'm sick of Marlo kissing Andy's Cohen's ass so she could keep her job. I'm over it. Where's Nene at? Okay, Sanya can come back. She actually has a husband and a storyline, and I like Sanya's character. I really do. But when I tell y'all, I'm so over this boring ass reunion. Like, where is Potomac already? So let's just pick up where we left off. Let's get this shit over with, okay? Swiftly and professionally. Let's get it over with. Oh, so they get on Drew as far as the whole Anthony situation and how Anthony was the one that called her husband gay, but she took it out on Fatum. And Anthony pretty much admitted that, yeah, he called him gay and, but Drew wasn't tripping off of that. She had more anger, it seemed like, with Fatum. So they let her have it about that. We hear Drew once again getting on Sheree about how she don't pay people on time. Then they bring up some unseen footage of somebody, I guess, DMing Marlo saying that Drew and Ralph are cheap and she didn't pay her chef bill. Drew denies it. She says the person never worked for her. It's like, how convenient. Like, we're not going to get the truth. Drew really did herself a disservice, in my opinion, when she got to saying, well, I'm an actress. Girl, I don't want to see no more actresses on this show, because I think y'all get on here and y'all start your next fucking acting gig, which is this show. Okay? And that's why Kenya was perking up and smiling when Drew said that, because she the same type of bitch. Y'all using this reality TV show to be fake, to be actresses, and I'm sick of it. Okay? Drew said that people are sending her cash apps to show Sheree's sex tape. It didn't even make sense. Sheree said, well, you should send it to me. I would love to see that. Sheree, ain't nobody trying to see your muscular ass having sex. Okay? I don't need to see it. No, ma'am. They then get on Sheree about her not paying people, and then they relate it to Candy, and it's hypocritical, because Sheree, you called Candy a hoe, and you saying, well, she's heard it before, but, people keep saying that you don't pay people, and you get mad when they say that, and child, I'm so bored. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to be entertaining, but, this show is just so fucking boring. It's whack. Ooh, child, but this is my third take, you guys. I never take this long to get through a show, but we're going to have to really rush this, because it's really, I hate doing recaps on shit I don't even care about. Just don't care about the show. But Sheree gets all up in her feelings, and she's just like, yeah, I think it's old content for people to accuse me of not paying. It's not old if you keep doing it. Like, if you Like, we're in 2022, and it's this man that helped you with She by Sheree saying that you didn't even pay him for helping to put the fashion show together. Then they all, Kenya especially, had to get on your ass and let you know that you got to pay people, even if you don't like the service. So, Sheree, you are too fucking old. Sheree has always been immature, though, you guys, like this. She's always been immature. I think everybody was so focused on Nene that Sheree just would slide and get away with a lot of stuff. But I've seen her ass from back in the day. She used to always get on Nene. You the one losing houses and cars, and you the one, girl, that's what you have lost on this show. Okay, how you doing? Let's get this shit on the road so I can get to this phone call, honey. Miss Robinson is expected. All the ladies agreed that Fatum went way too far with getting the background check on Ralph and Drew. Y'all are fake as hell. This show is just fake now. At this reunion, they was okay, you guys, on the show. I wasn't even sick of the season like that, right? But y'all are fake and performing for Andy, like, in the worst way. And I told y'all, that's why I miss Nene so much. Nene was a motherfucking G. She just said how she felt. If she didn't want to answer no questions, she just sat there. It wasn't all this acquiescing and kissing Andy's ass and saying the perfect answer for him. And they was all talking in unison. I was like, y'all are whack. I know Nene somewhere rolling her eyes and sucking her damn teeth. When they showed that on the show, when Fatum said she had all this information on Ralph and Drew, everybody was all geeked and happy. And what do you know? What did you find out? I knew Drew was a fake bitch. And like, child, y'all get down to this reunion. Yeah, that was wrong. Here go King. Yeah, that was so wrong. Child, goodbye. Drew says she really appreciated when Sheree and Sanya, came to visit her when she messed up her Achilles. So they all said, that they really felt bad that she hurt herself. So that was sweet and boring, and we don't fucking care. I know I don't. Let me hurry up, child. So the men come out. Todd is whack to me, you guys. I still kind of like him and Candy's relationship, but he's so whack. He comes out in his black. The other guys come out in their white. And he gets to getting on Marlo, talking about she was desperate and thirsty on that Africa trip. She paid for her plane ticket. She paid for this. She paid for that. Todd. It's an easy read I'm about to give you. Candy is over there paying all types of shit for you. You are only working on the project you're working on now with Candy because of Candy. So when Marlo drags your ass, okay? When she drags your 4'11" ass, I don't want to hear shit on this show. And him speaking like that, and it was just very matter of fact and just nonchalant, and I don't care, and I'm gonna just say how I feel, and no. He's did that same nasty ass shit to Phaedra when Apollo went to prison. Let me come at Phaedra any kind of way, and no. No, just because you are the height of most women, that don't mean you need to keep coming for them, sir. I didn't like all of that because out of all the men on here, you are the one that, like, even with Nene and Greg was the provider. I can't say you're like Peter because Candy ain't a fool like Cynthia. She ain't gonna allow you to put her in debt, honey. Okay, but child, you should be sitting on Candy's lap, Todd. So you need to really quick. And Marlo did not get his ass together because she's over there trying to perform for Andy Cohen. Okay? It's whack. Nobody is really being their real selves. All the guys are close. I'm looking like I wish all the women would get closer. These bitches are not friends. So it's just like they are all co-workers. There is no chemistry on this stage at all. It's not like the days of how it used to be. I thought we got a decent season, but we didn't really get a decent reunion at all. It was just dead. This was like one of the worst reunions. It has to be worse than last year's. Yeah. And that's why they have a missing link. Like, this season was pretty good, but they need Portia back on this show. They do. Or they need somebody with a big personality like Nene that don't give a fuck. But everybody is too scared and, well, let's perform for Mr. Cohen. We want to keep our jobs. Okay, you can keep your job and, shit. Act like you don't give a fuck. Okay, just keep it real. Tell it like it is. I respect that. I don't respect all of it. You like, yeah, and I'm sorry. That ain't what the fuck you was saying on the show. It was a lot of that backpedaling going on with like everybody. I'm over it. Todd stayed up all night with his drunk ass. Candy got to acting like his mother. Well, I'm not playing, and this is business, and you were coming to the reunion. I was like, get your son in line, honey. He like another one of the kids. Okay? Get your son in line. Well, we got to do the reunion today, and we know we got to... He like, bitch, shut up. I'm going to be spending your money later, so it don't matter. Okay? I'm serious, though. That looked like a mother and son clip. Okay? Ross and Ralph said they didn't have any fallout from their wives getting into it. I thought that was cool, but that's how most men are. Some of them. Okay? And Ross is a mature man, okay? He knows that Ralph is not on his level at all. Ralph resides on the first floor. They get on Ross and Sanya and how their ways of parenting through the years has been different. Ross said that Sanya has allowed him to be more of a father, and he allows their son to be Sanya's little baby. And I think a lot of men, they get that twisted because they don't want the son to be baby. And a lot of them don't want that son or that other child getting all the attention. I don't know if that's what it was with Ross, but I'm glad that they were able to make those adjustments in their parenting styles. Kenya gets to backpedaling about Ross and, I think, he's a cool guy. We've since worked the issue out. What issue? You had an issue because you insecure about not having a man. Period. And I know some of y'all go get in the comments, well, you think everybody is defined by having a man. No, some women, and we never talk about it really on YouTube because a lot of times we spend a lot of time dragging all the first floor men on these reality shows, but there are women that are extremely bitter that they don't have a man. And Kenya is one of them. And in my personal opinion, she does everything that she can to sabotage her own relationships. I already played y'all the clips to the videos that I did. Okay, but yeah, I didn't like that. You didn't have to call that man aggressive. He did nothing to you. Even Ross admitted that was the wrong choice of words. And Kenya said, well, I didn't think he was going to attack us or see, you shouldn't have never said that. Soon as you say a black man is aggressive, you make it look like he's threatening. Okay? You make it look like he would attack y'all. Y'all gotta watch how y'all say shit. Kenya has always been like that. She has always been that bitch that called security. She kicked Shamia off a boat. She tried to kick Portia off the same boat and security. Y'all remember when Phaedra did that impersonation? It was true. You talk all this shit and then you always want to call security. And you always want to play the victim. Girl, goodbye. Child, Bravo playing back that clip of the show of how they mention how Candy has all this stuff and Todd ain't got shit. That's why he had no right to come at Marlo like that. All you got is that damn condo. I guess Candy done paid the money to fix that up. So now they got that. I guess Candy said she's going to be living at the condo when she goes. I guess, she got a play coming out or something, and she goes stay there. I would rather stay at a nice ass hotel. Okay? Like, child, goodbye. They mentioned Candy's vibrating panties that she had everybody wear, I guess, when they were out in New York. Andy brings up how he had them on. Marlo had the remote. I actually like that moment. Look, that was one of very few moments on this reunion, but it was funny to see Marlo with that remote. And it seems like when Marlo is on Watch What Happens Live, she could be more of herself. Marlo says she feels every man cheats. That's not true, Marlo. So don't do that, girl. Don't be one of them. Ladies, when you all talk like that, and Kimmy said it on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I just feel like more men have the propensity to cheat. And when we put that, ladies, in the atmosphere, like when you believe stuff like that, that means you will get with a man and allow him to cheat because that's what you believe. Do not believe that. Not all men cheat. They really don't. Some of them will flirt, do a lot of dry flirting with you, but not all of them will cheat and step out. We got to quit with that mind state. I understand a little bit why, some women would think that, but let's not be limited to our childhood and our upbringing. Marlo, you see your mother strung out on them drugs, so if she said that to you, girl, you can't listen to her. Okay, so let's stop with that limiting belief. And I want to maybe do a video on that in the future and it's funny, I had been wanting to do a video on that, but don't do that, ladies. Don't say, well, more men cheat than women. Don't do that. Don't do the statistics and the percentages. Don't do that. Because when you say stuff like that, you are giving them leverage to step out. You are saying, well, you a man, you can't control yourself. These niggas, that's why a lot of them are so misogynistic, you guys, because of the little shit that y'all been saying through the years. It does not help situations. Okay? It really don't. It makes it worse, and it makes men cheat and think that they can do whatever, whatever they want to do. They caught Sheree's monkey ass in a lie because she get to piggybacking off of what Marlo said. And yeah, I was just saying that. Candy was looking at her like, girl, don't be sitting up here saying that my man is stepping out on me. And child, don't nobody take she not done yet. Shout out to Drew. That shit was funny. Don't nobody pay Sheree no mind. Okay, she don't know no better. Okay, 50 plus, still dating on the first floor to Martell Ho. So, child, goodbye. But yeah, they caught Sheree in that damn lie. Y'all notice she starts stuttering and shit. You know that when she's lying. Candy gets to talking about her show that I don't care about, but I do care about Samuel L. Jackson. I guess his wife is going to be in the show too. Candy is producing it with Todd, another job that Todd got because of Candy. I'm just saying, if you really that nigga, Todd, I need you to be on your Carlos King shit. They get on Ralph about did he ever fire his assistant. He says he did. Ralph says the way that he feels about his wife, it really didn't reflect on the show. Child, I ain't got time for it. I wish y'all could just see my damn face. I know y'all like, well, bitch, show your face. But honey, this is a podcast, okay? I'm just here to just tell y'all what it is, with my voice and shit, okay? But Ralph is fake as hell. I'm sick of him and Drew. You treat her like shit because you a narcissist. You gaslight, you love bomb. She allows you to do it. Like, let's move on. Okay? Like, I'm just over them, you guys. So they get on Kenya about would she have wanted her friends to stand up to Mark the way that she stood up to Ralph, on behalf of Drew. And of course, Kenya says that, yeah, but if they would do it privately, no, you don't get to disrespect and shame everybody publicly and come for everybody's marriage publicly, Kenya, while you go off and do shit quietly and privately. Her and Giselle Bryant, they do the same shit. Okay, they love putting other people's business out here. They love entering into couples conversations that has nothing to do with them, but when it comes to their dating life or any little thing they doing, oh, I want to be quiet about it. Oh, I want him to address it privately. And no, hell no. Okay, and that's why she needs to leave the show. This is a reality show, bitch. Okay, but this is an acting gig for Kenya Moore. That's what it is. They get on Drew about the drop it with Drew situation and why Kandi and Kenya didn't really take it serious. They didn't know that she was the face of the business because that's how Drew explained it. She wasn't upfront, I should say, with how she explained it. And it's basically something that was already going on, I guess, under somebody else's name. And then Drew ended up picking up the program and was using a program to lose weight. So that's that whole thing. You got Sheree calling Drew a can of biscuits. Sheree, you are not pretty like that. You got a nice body. Your damn calves, they too damn big for Miss Robinson. I don't like them. They too fat. I don't know. I like Sheree's upper body. I think she looks good for her age. I do. But I just never thought Sheree was like, oh my God, like, damn, she pretty as fuck. Like, she's not pretty like that. Drew is killing you, Sheree, in the face. Sheree look like a teddy bear in the face, okay? Like, she not cute like that. And I think Peter Thomas said that one time. Like, Sheree thinks she ought to, and she's not. Her body is nice for her age. But even with body, everybody don't desire the same body type. Like me, for instance, when it comes to men, I don't really care for really slim men. I don't need that. Yeah, but he got a six pack. I don't care. I'll take a nigga with a little belly on him. I don't like that 90 pounds to 100 pound look. That just, ugh. I just don't like that. I like a nigga that got, a little bit of meat on his bones. Okay? Not too damn much. Okay? Not too much damn meat, but, shit, what, 180 to what, 200 or a little, it just depends on how you carry your weight, because I'll date a nigga over 200 pounds. That's fine. But yeah, Sheree, I didn't like that calling Drew a can of biscuit. Like, everybody ain't gonna have your same body type. And I think Drew looks great. I really do. I think another reason, Drew, they didn't take your business serious, because your ass said you lost 20 pounds and then you put two pictures side by side, your before and after, they look the damn same. That's another reason why they couldn't buy into the business. They tried clicking on the website. That didn't work. Like, it was one thing after another, Drew. That's why they was, maybe throwing shade or asking questions. I'm talking about Kandi and Kenya. And I don't think Kandi, anyways, was really trying to throw any shade. She just saw the inconsistencies, okay? Sheree apologized for calling that girl a can of biscuits. Drew accepted. And child was like, I don't know why y'all did that. Y'all gonna be back. Look, back arguing again. Ralph confronts Sheree about accusing him of being gay, but Sheree says she doesn't believe that. Your assistant said that, and I'm going to just leave that there, because that raggedy ass Anthony Honey took y'all all for a ride, and y'all went for the ride, okay? Like, child. Wasn't that the same man that came in between Malaysia and Jackie on Basketball Wives? Put it in the comments. Did y'all notice that part where they called out Drew for her behavior with Ralph? I'm looking like, why y'all getting on Drew about her behavior with Ralph? well, she acted very unappreciative and her husband tried to cook a nice meal and she started with him. Her husband gaslights her. They even made fun of it. And it's true though. And Ralph admitted that he does gaslight her and that he does need to come at her in a better way. But I don't think he will do that, you guys. I think everybody is on their best behavior in front of white Andy Cohen. Okay? And they gonna say whatever they need to say. That way they can stay on the show. That is what I believe. But yeah, Drew needs to get the hell away from Ralph. And as far as her throwing that bone, they tried to get on her about that. She did that because Fatum kept coming around bothering her. Like she had this hard on for Drew. And it's like, girl, you're not even on the cast like that. Okay? So, Now, did y'all catch it when Drew said, with me and Ralph being together, we have extreme highs and low lows. That's how you know you're dealing with a narcissist. And it shouldn't be like that. So, girl, you need to run and fast. Drew and Ralph said that they both are still in therapy. I think she talked to Dr. Ken before she even came out on stage. I'm looking like, you just need a new marriage, honey. Okay? They get on Ralph, his lying ass. He talking about he gonna be a better parent, but they bust his ass in yet another lie because his ass never really told Drew about the whole book deal. Like, he never really told her what the book was gonna be about. He had already, I guess, got the deal first, then took her out to dinner. Backwards as hell. He's hiding things from you. He doesn't respect you. He's not going to adopt your child, girl. Okay, so get over that. He don't plan on staying with you. He is with you on this show because he's a narcissist, and these narcissists love reality TV. They love all the supply and the attention that they get. Okay, girl. Okay. Ralph gives 2 reasons on why to adopt the child and then stumbled on the 3rd reason, and Candy had to help his ass out. I said, look at Sugar Mama over there helping another nigga out. Okay? Candy is the mother of the show. She the single black parent of the show. Okay? Hey, Ralph paused. He paused for the 3rd reason. Look, everybody was looking like, nigga. Woo! See, it's the lies, honey, them lies. Andy brings up the fact, and I'm only talking about this, you guys, because we really ain't got shit else to talk about, okay? But Andy brings up the fact that Ralph, this is a big deal for you not to go over all of this stuff that's going to be in this book about Drew's son. You know, you are writing about her damn son and you being a step parent to him, and she don't know nothing about the damn book. He don't care, right? Drew puts her hand up and says, yeah, well, we're working on that in counseling. Girl, that ain't no we problem. That's a Ralph problem. Ralph lied to you, okay? And your ass sat up here and allowed it. They ain't got to come back next season, you guys. No more of this foolishness. I'm sick of it. All the guys say that they are going with Ralph on a book tour. Todd says it starts in Tampa. I bet. Candy like, nigga, I will cut you off financially. You better quit. Okay? Child, they played all those clips of Marlo going in on Candy, calling her all types of hoes. I'm looking like, Marlo, next season, do not do that. That way you don't get your ass on this reunion backpedaling and pussy popping and gotta apologize and gotta bow down to Andy and Candy. This reunion, it was just whack. Oh, Lord. How dreadful. So Candy addresses the whole Michelle Obama thing of, you know, when they go low, you go high. And Candy says, honey, she is not that mature, honey, okay? When you go low with her, she goes even lower. They get on Sheree and Candy's friendship. There's no friendship. Sheree is going to lie. She's going to do whatever she got to do to stay on this show to keep up her lifestyle, honey. Okay? Sheree has never been anybody's friend. That is why, in my opinion, she has not been able to stay on this show. She going right back to the bench. So y'all get used to Sheree for a season or two, and she gonna be right back on that bench. She is not genuine. She's inauthentic. Even Candy brought up how Sheree was going along with the whole Candy tried to lick her box. Y'all saw Sheree exhibit that same behavior when Marlo was calling Candy a hoe. She didn't stop her. She just, she's that. And like, come on, girl. It's like wherever the wind blow, somebody talking bad about Candy, I'm not going to say, well, no, that's not true. Like, Sheree, you got to do better with that. Like, even if you like the person that's talking about Candy or anybody, just say, well, I don't know that to be true. Girl, you saying too much. Be more like that. Don't just, yeah, she a hoe. Yeah, Todd cheating on Candy. Yeah, like you come off like a hater. What do y'all think about that? They get on Marlo for saying that Todd is beneath Candy's tax bracket. Todd said everybody in this room, honey, is beneath Candy's tax bracket. I said, good answer, Todd. Good answer. They get on Candy for giving Marlo. She forgave Marlo because Marlo has some good ass KFC. And, Candy said, and this is very interesting, she said she was mainly mad at Marlo for coming for her husband, not so much the stuff she was saying about her. Candy, why you putting that man before you? Okay, Todd don't give a damn. He drunk. Todd was drunk at this reunion. Okay, I could tell all the men had been drinking and sweating, honey. Todd said he had let go of the situation of what Marlo said, and Candy said she was only harboring over it because of him, and so she was able to let it go. I don't believe that. Candy, and I did a whole video on you, ma'am, on how you hold on to grudges, okay? So she's still mad at Marlo. But, I understand it a little bit, though, with Marlo. Marlo did say some really harsh things. But Candy is no angel either. Okay, there's that. And Marlo apologized to Candy. So they all go around the group saying, what season 14 meant to them. All I remember is Candy saying, well, bitch, I'm worldwide. Okay, and she got merch. Are we shocked? Okay, y'all know Candy monetizes everything. But anyways, Candy brings out some She by Sheree. She finally brought Andy some. Now that was genius. That was genius. She said that it will be available, honey, spring, summer, September. Okay. So yeah, you guys, that was pretty much the reunion. I was happy though. Andy got his damn sweatshirt. I was like, cause he always asks where She by Sheree is, honey. So that damn Sheree finally acted like she had some sense and gave Andy his joggers, honey. Okay. But anyways, guys, that's all I got to say about this old struggle review. This was a struggle. I had to keep pausing. I had to go on a water break. I had to go pee. I had to think about what me and Shammy eating tomorrow. It was just so boring, honey. But anyways, honey, that's all I got. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.